君は願うけれど夢はいつか覚めるものそれが時の定めいつも君の中に
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. I'm alive. I swear I'm awake. I swear.
Sorry for the 20-minute wait screen.
Yeah, very sorry. It was my fault. It was my fault because I was just so sleepy. But I'm awake now. I'm ready to tackle the day.
The day shall be murder tackle.
Yeah, the day shall have me run into it at 50 miles an hour. How's everyone doing? How are you guys?
Wait, who did that?
Monster says, I just woke up, don't worry about it. Same, Monster, same. Blink if I'm awake.
Stop it.
I didn't do it. Yeah, how is everyone? Happy Wednesday.
It hasn't noticed.
We have what? I haven't noticed what?
Listen.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is great. Yes. Yes. This is fantastic. I like this. Does it only play the other sound if it hits?
No, it plays it all the time.
That's incredible. Wee-hoo. Let's see what does Acto Z have to say.
Pablo says, I'm so happy.
I can't believe I said Acto Z again. A to Z! I know this! Why is my brain like this? My brain can't read. Toot! Thank you.
Oh, I didn't feed the cats.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did. I didn't do the song.
Okay.
But I fed them super fast while I was getting tea. So I don't know if they know that they've been fed, but hopefully they'll discover it.
Gotcha. Toots should be at 300.
Toots should be at 300, and Uber Toots should be 2,000.
Uber Toots isn't unlocked yet.
Isn't it?
I haven't coded it.
Okay, alright. I just assumed they were because Rio says, when did Toots go back up to 2k? So I assumed that there must have been a Toot that was at 2k there.
I do like the idea of them increasing in price.
I know you do. I figured you'd like that.
I like it.
Of course you do. Oh, Mr. Boba Tea raided, by the way. Thank you very much, Martina. Boba Tea, thank you for raiding.
Thank you. Hello.
Welcome, raiders. Sorry about being away when you raided. I hope you guys had a great time at Mr. Boba Tea's stream.
I broke the raids as well. No raids for a little bit.
Pilky says, Toots decreasing in price is a great idea. You could have them decrease, Doig. Onster says, I'm so sleepy. Oh, Onster. Oh.
Why would they decrease? Is that like once you start, it's easier to keep going?
Do you get to lie in today, Onster? I hope you do. Hope you can sleep whenever you want today. Oh, Jaffa cereal, popcorn, and soda are still broken. No way. Oh, Mr. Boba Tea.
Did they not
really
fire? Did they not go?
How have you been?
Let me check.
You do? Oh, that's fantastic. Well then, have many naps.
Where is Pablo? There he is.
Have all the naps in the world. Naps, 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 naps. I wish I could. But I did lie in a little bit today. I was meant to get up much earlier, and I didn't. So I count that as a lie-in.
What is Nan total raise so far for blank?
Whoa! Hey, Fen, thank you so much for the raid!
Yo, Fen, hello!
Yo, Fen, hello, welcome! Hey, raiders! Welcome in! We're just figuring out what works on our stream and what doesn't work. Give us a sec. How was Fen's stream?
The raid is currently off because it was crashing stuff.
Yeah, Fen, sorry. It seems like the raid's broken currently.
So I cleared it out so I could rebuild it.
Animation was made. That's awesome. Heck yes. Hey, thank you very much for the follow.
Thank you.
Welcome.
We're just 45 more followers away until... Wait, someone just... Did someone just unfollow as well?
Maybe. Someone's like, what is this shit?
That just ticked up to 55, didn't it?
I don't know. I wasn't looking, Doig. We have more important things to focus on.
46 more followers until we keep streaming.
Until we keep streaming.
Yeah.
Incredible.
We'll just keep streaming till we hit the... Rolando did it!
Thank you very much. Thank you for the follow. Doig. Oh. Doig, do you want to do the animorning challenge, or do you...
I do. You talk to them and I'll just upload the new ones that came through yesterday.
We've got 2 more to upload. So today is animorning challenge day. And for those who don't know, that means that the challenge that we set last month, we're checking out the entries today. And we're just gonna look. If we have any critique, we'll give it. And it'll be awesome. We'll see what people have been up to. So last month's challenge was a change in perspective. So essentially, we gave people 3 different perspectives and asked them to animate a simple motion 3 times using the different perspectives. And that was it. It was designed to kind of encourage people to push out of the flat 2D plane we normally see people animate on and try to animate in more dimensions. Hey, good morning, Kieran. I hope you're doing okay. Early morning. So we've got 4 entries to look through. And then I'll be giving out the next challenge. The next challenge! Fen says apologies in advance if you want a bit overtime. It's okay, no worries. I knew that you were doing it. So I was like, we know that Fen's submitting, so keep your eye out for Fens. Four of them sounds manageable this morning. I could do 4. Toaster. And the toaster's still broken. Yeah, it is. Oh well. Everything's a little bit broken. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Bear Motive. Yeah, check out my... Oh, whoa. I was gonna say check out my amazing shoes that Doig gave me for my birthday. They're Sonic shoes. But then this happened. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Dizzy at 5MA, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's incredible. Congratulations to everyone who got one. That's Matteo Salta, Maydown. Oh, sorry, Maydawin. Carving Light, Kawaii Cookie 676, and Milky Crumb. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's really cool of you. We appreciate it. Wahoo! Can I run fast for them? What do you think? Check it out. Check it out. Everybody soup.
Bird. Sonic. What? Why'd you stop?
It's a thing that it's a thing that Ulster and Barry do.
Is it?
Soup.
Everybody soup.
They stop things before they get any further so that they can have them be about soup instead.
Oh, clever.
Everybody soup. I forget what Barry's is. When you're supersonic racing, there's no time to look around. Everybody supersonic racing, running to the point of no return. When you're supersonic racing, come on, let the fire burn. Pal says Dan even has a soup emote. I made one too and uploaded it to BTTV. There's so much soup. Soup everywhere. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's soup. Oh, Chaos Grimcarnate probably. Let me know if I pronounced that right. The way you look reminds me of the Short Hike game. I love that game. It's fantastic.
We did a let's play of that if you're interested.
Yeah, we sure did.
Swifty got to be her full bird self.
I did.
It was fun.
It's such a nice game. It was super chill and fun. It's like the perfect pandemic game.
I love Beach Stick Ball so much.
Oh, Beach Stick Ball is so much fun. Yes, it's Chaos. Awesome. Thank you. Chaos, just like the god of destruction.
Sorry for the two like bot responses now. I'm migrating over so I don't have to use Battissimo anymore. So you'll see there's duplicates and stuff.
Fed and me have the same brain cell.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow. Oh!
Can someone one of the mods go find the short hike let's play and link it in?
Oh!
For the person who likes the short hike. Please.
A short hike. Love City Like a Dog said played it on one of my worst nights of all time and it was nice. Yeah. It's a nice game for that. It kind of lets you be with yourself. There's not a lot of people in the game want your attention all the time, so you can kind of just chill with it and be with your thoughts, but it also has a very nice, welcoming, kind feeling atmosphere, which goes a long way.
Did the info panel also not just come? Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry, Doig, you can fix all the stuff. I believe in you. Hey, Stamps.
Hey, Stamps.
There they go.
How's it going?
Just floating. Albert, a wildlife adventure is also nice. I haven't heard of that one. Is it similar to a short hike? Whoa.
This place is madness. Alright, I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay. Rio says, I wonder if anyone has made Green Hill Zone so you can just hike through it like in VR. I'd love that. If I had a cool setup, I'd love to have like a little treadmill and a VR helmet and go for walks through Green Hill Zone. Hi, little man. You waited, didn't you, until you knew we were ready to do the animorning reviews? And then you decided to come through. Hello. Oh, he chose you over me. He chose you. I put my hand down for him and he looked at it and then wrinkled his nose and turned and walked away. And then Doig put his hand down and he was like, yes, and walked towards it. Oh, Crowmail. Oh, thank you very much, Hinka. We appreciate it.
Did the Crowmail land over here?
It's the links in chat.
There it is.
There it is. Alright, let me give a refresh. So this should have 4 entries on it now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Alright, let's hop over.
Where's it? Ow.
Oh, actually, hold
Ow.
on. I might need to put my NDI on.
Ow. Kinka, now that you're feeling a bit better, let me know what you want your expressions to be, and then that will round out and complete the mods.
Okay, there we go. I'm ready. Should we hop over?
Yep. Let me
Alright.
Don't press the pause button. That'll break things. Okay, don't show my screen. Go over. Show your screen? Your screen isn't showing anything.
Hold up. I might have to wiggle my mouse. Let me try. How's that?
Yeah, there you go.
Hey! There we go.
So you can turn off the left-hand banner thing. So it's just what we're looking at.
I can turn it off.
Yeah.
How?
There should be a thing at the top that has like a little arrow.
That changes which one I'm looking at.
Try clicking on that. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Confused.
Doig got confused. It's okay. Radical.
Alrighty.
Alright, let me just sip some tea. Just one more recap for people who may have just come in. This month's animorning challenge was to animate a simple motion in 3 different perspectives. So that's a challenge we gave to people. So everyone should be working on the same perspectives. So I'm really excited to see what people came up with. And also to hear how people found the challenge, because this is doing something in a set perspective for the first time is always tricky.
Yeah.
But I also think that frequently it ends up being very rewarding to the artist. And when they've been pushed out of their comfort zone and done it, the result often ends up being something that's quite fun and cool to look at. So, yeah, did anyone say anything on the forum about this? Because we've got anime up first.
You found the challenge by hearing about it from us.
Good. That's good. That's the best way to find out about it.
That makes sense. Gary is streaming.
Gary's my favourite streamer. I love the soup bit.
So the first up is Anime Appleberry. And they say, "Hello, I'm finally doing an animorning again. I've been wanting to study fight choreography more, so I'm starting with the basics and referencing Bagawa walking for airbending. I like how much 3-point forced me to focus on plane direction and volume. It made me look at 1-point and 2-point and fix them to feel even more volumetric than my first attempt. Also, keeping things properly balanced in 3-point almost caught me off guard because the center of weight, the head, isn't a straight line anymore. Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow. That's awesome. Oh, I'm excited to see. You got some airbending going on. I'm excited. Okay, let's have a look. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm looking at the 1x1. So let's have a look. I'm looking at just the first one. Now the second one. Yeah, it's especially interesting because you've got a change in direction as well, right? That's really cool. It's so cool to see. Like, look how cool the last one looks in the perspective and everything. The 3-point. I'm going to scrub through this so we can check that the turning's happening at the same time. Yeah, like some little things have been changed about the motion, but I think you kind of have to do that as well when you go into perspective. That was one of the things I was interested in seeing, is that sometimes a movement that you design from a certain perspective, if you translate it to another perspective and do it absolutely 100% accurately so that you change nothing, like imagine that you've just filmed it, it can become less readable. So
is that a lot to do with the silhouette?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you imagine you filmed someone doing this motion from 3 different angles, the one that you designed it for would probably look very readable, but the other 2, like if you're going to animate them, you could do extra things like push the leg out a little bit further on this one so that it breaks the silhouette more. You know, just little things to make it more readable, since as an artist you have the freedom to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the feeling I get most from this when I think about the way they feel like they're changing between the 3 perspectives, it feels like the one in the 3-point perspective is curving a lot more in their walk than the other 2. In the first one with the 1-point perspective, it feels very much like they begin the walk and turn, and then they're pretty much walking straight from then on. Similarly, in the 2-point perspective, it feels kind of like they're walking straight. In the 3-point perspective, it feels like they're continuing to curve round here and come back towards the camera. So if this was to translate back into this perspective, at this point they'd be more like looking round this way, about to come back round.
What way did they start facing in the third one?
Sorry?
What way do they start facing in the third one? Yeah, they start kind of facing down the vanishing point. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's see. So the first perspective, I actually thought people were just going to be like like that and see that as a ground plane, but you've actually kind of envisioned there being a perspective grid going on here.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. I do think the first step looks a little bit deep for how far into the distance they step here. Like it feels almost like they're going up a step. Like the foot should maybe contact here instead. If you see what I mean. It looks kind of like if they were going to be on a similar plane, they'd be like stepping onto a block or something.
I guess it depends what perspective. Depends what the perspective is.
Yeah, it's true. Exactly, because we don't have lines there, it's very difficult to say. But I think stepping that far forward would be kind of impossible. So they'd have to be stepping up onto something. So you just want to lower that a little bit. Just because the amount that they shrink when they go forward is not much at all. Which makes me feel they haven't gone very far forward here. But the foot has moved upwards in space in a way that implies it's gone very far forward.
Yeah.
And then it feels here like we're pretty much moving in this direction. So not quite towards the camera, but just maybe a tiny bit away from it. But that's the only problem I can see with this first one. It's just that first step, I think, just feels like the foot placement is a little bit too far in the distance to make sense with one step. And that's all. I think the movement otherwise is really nice. You've always had a really nice sense for figure drawing though, anime, and getting nice poses. So I think this is looking really good. For the 2-point perspective, I noticed a similar thing with the feet here. And it's very small and subtle.
I feel like the proportions in the second one
shrink.
Yeah.
even though they're coming
They're coming
closer to the
towards us.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
they from where they start to where they end, there's quite a bit of a difference, even though they're probably coming towards us as much in Z depth as when they start.
yeah, it's very subtle, though.
Yeah.
Like none of this stuff is like, oh wow, you've really popped the character size there. It's very subtle, but it should be something that you can just fix by literally just enlarging the character a little bit in those frames. Should be.
Pilkey says, the motion in the third one looks way clearer than the first. Turns out perspective is kinda useful.
Who'd have thunk it, right? Yeah, the motion in the third one, it feels different to the first one, but I prefer it. Like, I like it. That circling motion is real nice. So yeah, the foot placement here is what I was going to talk about. Sorry, I'm just letting the cat do the thing. Stop! Stop, little man! Stop, little lady! I'm trying to think. Okay. Oh my gosh. Which is that the feet do a little bit of a slide, so just be careful to keep them consistent there. I'll just put watch for slidey feet. I know that looks like suddy feet. We are slidey feet. Because the foot placement's so important. And it feels here like we're stepping a little... Maybe not. Maybe the stepping is fine. My instinct was that the foot should be a little bit farther apart than the other. Like you're having this one here. And it's facing this direction. Then I kind of feel like this one should be like at least about here. So just a little bit higher up. It feels a little close at the minute, which makes the stance feel a little unbalanced. Like if you think about circling something and having your feet like quite close together in terms of how far spread they are.
Mm.
So I would just widen the stance a little bit. And that's, again, it's a really subtle thing. Widen stance a little. It's just to make it feel more balanced. It's just like a feeling I had when I was watching it. I was just like, it feels like this foot here is, number one, stepping a little too far down. And the reason I feel like it's stepping a little too far down is because it makes it feel like the feet are a little bit too close together to see it there.
I'm gonna look up Bagel walking.
Okay. Yeah, and for this last step here, just off the canvas on the 3-point perspective, it's going to be, I think, a little bit more here. I say erasing everything. My eraser is way too big. I need to shrink it. Like, make sure you don't have the foot go off to the side too much. Remember that you're looking down at them, so you're going to be seeing the top of the foot a lot. So more like that type deal.
Looking at Bagel walking and someone demonstrating it, the stance, it's pretty narrow in the way that they're walking.
Oh, is it?
If you want to see it, yeah.
I do want to see it, I do. Because maybe I should just take that note back. If I'm coming right from an uninformed place. Let's see. Can you pop it up on screen, or do you need to send it to me or something?
No, let me figure this out.
Okay.
If I do this. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
Can you see that okay? Or
Yeah, so it's the guy on the left is doing it, right?
Yeah. And he's kind of demonstrating that like all of his weight is on his back leg.
Okay.
Like his front leg has none of the weight. But yeah, you can see here they're pretty much fairly narrow and in line.
I haven't seen him walk yet, though.
The walk.
Is he gonna do it? Do the walk. I mean, to be fair, obviously he's explaining it as he's doing it. Yeah, you're right. It's very narrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get to see much of it, but what I did see.
Yeah, all of his center of gravity is over this leg, so you couldn't swing this leg out too far, or he's keeping his center here, and then as he
grab the ground, pull the weight. That's super interesting. This is so cool.
So just as a reference point.
Okay, yeah, let me have a look at that movement again. And I'm just gonna erase this note and just take another look without my notes on top of it. Did I just erase something important? Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I really like this little, like this walking pose on the 2-point perspective is really nice. Like, this is very particular to that type of walking. Yeah, I think it's fine then. I think potentially you could even go a little bit narrower. I say, completely reversing my my feedback from earlier. Let me get a bit of a smaller brush here. I'm also going to just shrink my eraser so that it's no longer huge. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, you've got more video up.
I can find another one, yeah.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Yeah, let's have a look. This is cool. I want to walk like this. Walk like an airbender. Is the dog gonna do it too?
Yeah, maybe.
What's this kind of walking used for?
I guess it's like a balance and strengthening technique.
On says nice little man, scrumpy little lady. Yeah, they are. They're terrible in their litter trays. They're so loud and they take so long.
So, I'll tell you a little story. No, I won't. I'll tell you after the.
Yeah, tell after.
After this.
Because I think that's all the feedback I have, Anime. I think you did an amazing job. And I'm really glad that you found it, like, interesting to do as well. I definitely think now, looking at the third one, it's my favourite one of the ones that you've done. And I can see what you meant about doing the third one, then maybe wanting to go back to the other two and be like, I have changes I want to make to these now. Like, I think bringing that curve into the other two. So, you know, at this point, the foot is kind of coming back round to the front. As they start to kind of circle back round and stuff. Would be a great thing to add if you were going to. Yeah, awesome stuff. Shall we move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Did you want to say something in between?
Nope.
No?
No, I'm good.
Oh my gosh! It's a midge! Wow! It's Martina! I like Martina website.
Martina says...
Oh my gosh, Martina, you have a website. I want to go to it. Hold on.
No, I don't want to read all that.
Go on, read it. I want to know.
That's what she said.
What?
She wrote, no, I don't want to read all of that. Haha, just kidding.
Oh, Martina, the website goes to your Twitter. That's so cool. What the heck? I love that. I was like, I need to see Martina's website. Zombie says, what's this about a challenge? We're looking at the animorning challenge. This is currently Martina's entry. Oh my gosh, yes, I love this. I love this. So this challenge was we gave everyone 3 different perspectives, and the challenge was to animate the same motion in 3 different perspectives. So yeah, that's what it is. So the first one is a 1-point perspective. The second one is a 2-point perspective, and the third one is a 3-point perspective. So Martine says, here's the ref. I did switch up the hand position on the AAA pose or the ah pose. That's totally fine. You should put it where it makes sense for animation, right? 100p. Yeah, it is challenging. Let's have a look. I feel like this Glim's about to get smacked. I feel bad for it. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. It's poor Glim. I love the forced perspective you have here on the leg. That's super cool. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna get a little opacity thing over the top so it's a bit easier to draw over the dark lines. There we are. That's a little bit easier.
It's easier to see the perspective still as well.
You can still see the perspective, right? Mike?
I can now, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
That you lightened it.
Okay, cool. So let's see. So the Glim, it feels like, is on top of something here, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a little... Forgive my scrungly lines, please. There's a little thing it's on top of. That's like here-ish.
Should have drawn these in, Martina.
No, I'll draw them in.
It's perspective challenge.
I mean, to be fair, drawing boxes is the easiest thing to do in this perspective challenge because the lines are there already. It's drawing the characters that's the hard bit.
Should have drawn them. Points.
Not deducted. Don't you dare.
We should do a scoring system.
No, we shouldn't. That's against the spirit of animorning.
Where we put a number in the top corner. And
animorning doesn't have winners.
And
it's
every
just
time
about
we say
knowledge.
Points deducted, takes 50 points from
No.
Oh.
I actually might need to sink this into the floor a little bit more for it to make sense.
Kurzak has more ideas for emotes.
Oh, really? Okay, Kurzak.
Not for us, but for herself.
Oh.
But
Fine.
they don't have the slots for them. We gotta get Kurzak the slots.
We've got to get Kurzak the slots. You should do a subathon stream, Kurzak, where you do it for the emotes to unlock your slots.
We have too many slots and not enough ideas.
No, I have a bunch of ideas. I just haven't had the time to make them yet. You know, maybe when I wrap on some projects next month sometime, I can do a emote stream.
That'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could do a subathon.
So.
To make them.
Maybe. I'll probably just do a stream to relax, to be honest. Yes, so here's where I see the box being. Let me see if I can make this hold. Is this? Yeah, cool. I can make this hold for a long time. Oh my gosh. I can use this program. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, there we go. So let's see. I think the foot placement is one of the first things to look at. So obviously on the first plane, like, makes complete sense. Those 2 feet are in a line, which mirrors the horizon line. Totally. On the 2-point perspective, I feel like it's probably implied, right, that the right-hand foot on the first perspective is back a little bit in space, And so therefore I think you want to move it a little bit back in space and you want a little bit forward in space in the second perspective. So I'll just give the bottom of the shoe a little bit of a curve to show that we're looking at it from above. I've still got my eraser too big.
I like how in the third one, Midge's feet are just tiny.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, let's get this again. Okay, so yeah, I'd move this foot back a little bit to imply that she's got this wide stance, because otherwise if you had your feet completely in a line in front of one another, it would be really hard to keep balance and you'd probably end up falling over. So I'd just move it back in space a little bit, like that. So it feels like she's got a little bit more of a stable stance with which to thwack. And then for the last one, I just do the same thing. Let me see. Yeah, I'd probably pop this one like here-ish. That one about there. To kind of mirror the second one that we did. I love this drawing so much. The perspective is really fun here. By the way, Martina, the way that you've really shrunk the legs as they go down is very fun to look at. Okay, let's see. Nice perspective on the head as well. I might just extend that jaw out a little bit there. I'm going to need to turn this drawing off and change it to add to new sketch, I think. Okay, there we go. So we're jumping up. Again, great perspective in this one. I just loop this underneath there, the bottom of the hoodie, since we're looking down on it. This pose is so fun. I think on the second one you might need to send her a little bit further up into the air, since we can so clearly see the shadow on the first and third one. I think you probably just want to send it further up into the air in this one. Just like, I don't know. I'll do a very rough stick figure. Just move everything up a little bit. Probably like this. Yes, awesome. Okay, so I think on the 3-point perspective here, you're gonna oops. You're gonna want your leg to come out this way instead, because we're kind of looking down at it like this, right? So rather than have it come more up like this, which is how it kind of feels in the last one right now, it's going to be a little bit more out, and we're going to see a little bit of the inside of this boot like this. And then that back leg is probably going to be a bit like that. Something like that. This about to get thwacked. Yep, there we are. There we go. Oops. Let's see, so, and we're doing the landing here too. So one of the main things is between the first frame here and the last frame, on the 3-point perspective, it feels like the ground plane's changed, like she's almost hopped up a step. So it feels like she needs to land lower down than she does in order for her to land back on the same ground plane. So let me take a really fast shufty of what this ground plane is and see if I can So the initial ground plane was about that. And initially a head came up to about here. I should have done that on this. There we are. So I think... let me just sketch it super fast. I want something a little bit more. I'll just keep the brush where it is. Check those feet again. Okay, that foot's reaching out, isn't it? So let me push this one further back, actually. What's he giggling at, Mike?
I think it's a curio emote. Just kicking a guy out of the way.
Oh, a curio emote.
Yeah.
I thought you said a curio emote. I was like, a curio emote?
Curio.
Curio. How curious. Gotta make the head come further down. Let me just check that against the first frame.
I think the best thing
Oops.
about it is the nonchalance afterward.
Yeah, so it's not perfect, but if you have a look between this first frame and the last frame, then that feels a little bit more like they've landed on the same plane when they come to land. Oh, is it only on for that one frame? Hold on, let me pull it across to the right part. Need them to have actually landed. There we are. So this feels like it's more on the same plane as the first drawing to me than the current drawing you have for the end pose. You see, so the head is kind of returned to the same height. The feet, I'm trying to make them feel like they're on the same plane as they were at the beginning, because otherwise if the plane changes during the motion, it feels like the environment has changed, or that Midge has jumped onto something that's made her land higher up. That second drawing is so much fun. I really love it.
Which one?
The second one here, the second 2-point perspective.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I probably just tuck that back leg in a little bit, and that's probably all I'd do. It's just very fun. It's very fun to look at. I suppose the balance might be a little bit off, so you might have to tuck it a little bit further back, just to try and distribute the weight evenly between the 2 feet. It's the most terrible leg drawing I've ever done. Something like that, maybe. The settle's so nice too, so I'm just giggling because it brings me a lot of joy. I just really like the animation, it's fun. And then it kind of lands behind, right? It looks like it's landing behind. I think with the arc, maybe it's dropping a bit too suddenly down. It would continue its momentum. So I'd probably have it land somewhere like here instead. Like have it go whoop, 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 whoop. Something like that instead. And then I think my last piece of critique is just it doesn't seem to land in the same place on the first drawing. If it was gonna land behind her, then it would end up somewhere like this, probably. Here-ish. So just to bear that in mind for your drawings. So once you did the glim really quick, yeah. To be fair, it's like, it's the least interesting part, right? It's like you've already posed out three different action, like three of the same action from three different perspectives on a complex character. Now you've got to basically this bouncing ball. So totally fair. But yeah, I think you just wanna watch your foot placement on the perspectives and keeping your character consistent within that space, I think is the main thing. So yeah, how did you find working with it? 3-point perspective, right? Like, I realised also, by the way, halfway through doing this challenge, I took a perspective course with Steve Ann. It wasn't Steve Ann, it was Spencer Wan. Their names, though they are similar in rhyme, have very different people attached to them. Spencer Wan, the person who runs Grackle Studios, and I learned a lot. And I realised that in this challenge, I should have given you guys more detailed grids. I should have put more lines on them, basically, for you guys, so you had more waypoints to use in your animation.
Martina says, it was great because I ignored the perspective and just had fun with
Martina!
it.
That's not the point of the challenge, Martina! Despite that, you still managed to get some pretty nice perspective in that top-down view there.
Martina, you goof.
How dare you ignore our challenge? Are you ready to hop on to the next one? Only fun! No fun allowed!
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, okay, we've got Elitos.
Elito says, I had never tried animating on 3-point perspective, so it was a new experience. It was kind of tough to figure out how to draw the character and keeping the arcs consistent. This challenge reminded me of an exercise my teacher gave us about transferring the walk cycle from the animator's survival kit into 2-point perspective, so I decided to try something similar with the run cycle instead. It was my first time animating a run, and I think I did a decent job. Again, thanks for the challenge, super fun.
Oh, you're super welcome. And yeah, I see that you have drawn yourself some guidelines on there, which is fantastic. When I said that I should have put more lines on it, this is kind of exactly the kind of thing I was thinking. It's because people kind of have to draw their own lines on to figure out the foot placement and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to see that you've been doing that. So I'm really happy you've kind of come on and embraced the challenge. Let's have a look. Oh, looking good. Here we go. Especially the 2-point perspective feels very solid. Yeah, very cool. I'm just watching them now. Decided just to watch them. Yeah, it's feeling really good. I don't think I've got any notes on the 2-point perspective. It feels like you've really nailed that pretty much.
Do you see how on the 2-point perspective on top right, you can get the sense of where the foots are going and that it's a loop, but on the flat on perspective one, it feels like, because in the animator survival kit, Richard Williams uses the trick of drawing one leg in a different color, when you have it all in black like that, it feels like the character is kind of like it's not looping properly a little bit. It gets a little bit weird if you just kind of watch it in a certain way.
Yeah, I get you, because the legs are so even.
Yeah,
like,
it feels like the character, if you look at it in a certain way, yeah,
absolutely. And that's one of the reasons why this kind of perspective here, the first one, is usually a little bit boring and flat. It's because everything gets flattened out, right? You're not pushing anything into depth, which is why often 2-point perspective or 3-point perspective, it can feel really nice as an alternative when you're boarding or such. Like, especially for dynamic scenes, it gives you the excuse to push everything closer to the camera, to add more dynamism, to make things clearer, to make things more interesting, less symmetrical. You know? The hip circles do help a lot, definitely. The way that Elito here has drawn the side of the planes, like, that's hugely helpful.
It's very good.
Okay, so let's see. I'll just look at the 3-point perspective, I think, because the other two feel really solid, and I don't really have any notes on them. I really like the way you're exaggerating the false perspective here on the hands in the 3-point. It's really nice. See, I think there's something about the leg. The legs are feeling a little bit off, and I think the arms might be feeling a little bit long. I think that's something that I'm kind of just feeling in my gut from watching it. Yeah, I think it feels like it needs to be something more like this. I think the arm is just feeling a little bit long, a little bit like if the figure stood and put their arms down by their side, and then we looked at it from the side perspective again, that they'd be kind of like this. The arms would just be like a little bit long, like they might be done like that deliberately. The character model you're working with might be very cartoony and have very long arms, but assuming that they're meant to have human proportions, like more regular human proportions, I would say the arm maybe is feeling a little bit long. Both of the arms are feeling just a little bit long in this 3.1.
I just like to call it the fact that the character is facing the wrong direction in the first one.
It's not the wrong direction.
I'm just kidding.
They're just shooting from a different side.
I'm just kidding.
But it would have been easier for you, no doubt, to have the character facing the other way.
Yeah, that foreshortening and the lengthening of that arm there on the 3rd-point perspective, it's really satisfying.
Yeah, it's very fun. Yeah, I think the arm might just be a little bit long, but that's pretty much I think that's the only thing I was really seeing in terms of the arms there. It was just a feeling that they were a little bit long, but the actual movement of them, the foreshortening and everything, it's working really nice.
Arcs is really good.
Yeah. Everything else is feeling real good. So yeah, watch the length of that. What would you call it? Upper arm, I guess.
What would you call what?
It'd be the upper arm, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then we'll look at the trickiest part, which is the legs. The legs! And they already look really good, by the way. I'm just saying tricky spot because this is tricky for me to troubleshoot as well. because the legs are the trickiest part. So I think maybe this feels like it's splayed out too much. The leg here. Because of how much it's splayed out, it almost makes it look like it's going off to the side here. Like splaying outwards. Rather than inwards. So let me see. If I wish to delete this, please. There we go. I think you just want to keep it more in the sort of train tracks of the perspective guidelines that you've drawn for yourself. Since they're basically contacting the ground here, they're just about to flatten their foot. Let me see where you put the foot. Okay. I see. So you want the heel to basically connect along this train track, don't you? This tiny leg I have drawn. You're laughing at the tiny leg I've drawn. Don't laugh at it.
I'm laughing
How
at
dare.
how you talked about it. That's all. Not at the thing itself.
How dare you?
This is a drawing of a pipe.
This is a drawing of a cone going into the distance. And that's what I got. It's going to need to connect higher up than that. Okay, let's see. So... okay.
This in a pipe. I
So this
butchered
is
that, but
probably
you
gonna
got
be
me.
more like this. And I understand why you changed it, because you don't want it to be hidden, right? Behind the arm. Makes complete sense. But then again, if you don't put it there, then it feels like it's kind of detached from the hip a little bit. So then this would be more like that. Oh, it would even be further forward. Okay. Do do do. It's almost like this exercise is difficult. Okay, let's just bring that in a little bit, this leg entirely. Maybe it's just splayed out too far. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. It's going too far forward. It frustrates me that it's difficult for me to draw the detail on with this brush, because I kind of feel like I want to know where the knee placement is. Let's just try and be very delicate with it and see if it will let me play ball.
Martina says, am I going to ignore my tea until it's cold for the third time today? Surely not. Just one of those days.
Martina, thank you for
you
reminding me that I have tea that I'm letting go cold.
Would
Luckily,
you guys
only
stop
for the
doing
first
that?
time. I can't help it. I'm doing stuff.
You spent all the time getting tea before the stream started and you've not been drinking it? How dare you?
I'm drinking it now. Drinking it now. Let's see. Let's bring that knee in just a little bit.
So what are you thinking while you're doing this?
I'm wondering whether the issue is maybe that the torso is taking up too much space and the legs need to have been drawn a little bit longer on the 3-point perspective.
Maybe the torso needs to be like raised up a little bit.
I think maybe it's just might be being drawn a little bit long. Like, I think maybe it should be drawn to here instead.
Oh, I see.
Because
yeah.
the issue I'm finding is that the legs look too foreshortened when I'm squishing them in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the reason they're feeling too foreshortened when I'm squishing them in is because they've not been given enough space in terms of the overall figure in this perspective. So that's what I'm wondering. Oops. I always draw in the wrong frame and then I accidentally delete all the stuff I've drawn. Like, should we be ending here instead to give our legs more room? Potentially. Potentially, yes. Oh. And then that's feeling pretty nice. Little foot get planted there. See, so this is where I can see a little bit of an issue with the figure overall. It's feeling like it's not really hanging together as well as it could be. So the torso is going to be tilted that way, right? Like the opposite way. I always get these bits wrong. These are my weaknesses, like figuring out which way the torso should be tilting. I think actually it's the other way. I think it's this way, like that. So it's a good job that I thought about that, or I would have given you completely wrong advice.
I'm being bullied in chat.
You're being bullied, Doig.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. What's happening to you, Doig? What are they saying?
Are you calling me out for the bacon on my desk?
Well, I mean...
So I put it in the bin, and then they're like, this is how we get ants. So I said it's in a sealed packet. Then Martina's like, we don't recycle plastic in this house. And I was like, it's got meat in it.
You can't win,
It's
Doig.
got meat in it.
You can't, I mean, maybe you should open the packet, take the meat out, wash
That's
the
how you
packet,
get
then recycle
ants.
it. It's no winning.
We can't rinse out a bag here. Oh.
Just put the bacon into the bin straight, Doig. Get the ants and recycle it. Just have to live with the ants.
Throw it in the bin outdoors.
We don't have
We don't
one.
have an outdoor bin. We just have an outdoor...
We have a skip
Yeah, we have a skip.
that everyone communally puts their trash into once they've bagged it up.
I didn't read your Chromel and you wrote it just for me. Where
How
is
could
it?
you, Doig?
Where is it? I don't have a Twitch. Oh, here's Twitch activity feed now. I wish I could filter out all of like the stream bombs and everything I don't need to care about. Rio, it's just a full stop. I'll get you. I'll get you.
I'll find you.
I'll write it so that you can never Chromemail again. Tell what you want.
There we go. So yeah, I think we're losing a little bit of the lean, but it's kind of okay. worse things have happened in the world than us missing the lean by accident. I think you've got it a little bit more in your original head. There you go. If you wanted to put the lean in, we try and make it actually match the other heads. Yeah, so I think it's just a matter of making sure that body feels connected through these ones. I think you just want to make sure you look at your proportions to that third one. I think that might be what it is. It's just that the body might be a little long. Let's see if it's made any difference whatsoever. My notes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's an improvement.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think it was just a matter of the proportions on the third one, which are admittedly very tricky to work out. I think you've really like you've taken to this in a way where I feel like you could start doing more advanced stuff in perspective now. Because I think you've made a really good go of this. So it might be time to try some flips and stuff. I don't know. Something cool. Yeah, great job, Elito.
Good job.
Fantastic stuff. And then we're on to the final one. It's Fen!
I made Ben wait till the end.
Why?
No, I didn't. I'm just kidding.
How could you?
It's a joke.
I can't believe you did this.
It's a joke.
Oh my gosh, you're the worst.
They were the last to submit, so they did it in order. I didn't make them wait. They submitted last minute.
Oh, you've changed your tune suddenly.
The first two felt okay, but when I got to the 3-point, suddenly some of the timing started to look weaker, so I changed it up a little. Like, it was more heavily scrutinized due to the demands of the perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I never considered planning dynamic action this way, but I think I'll definitely be doing it again. I enjoyed it so much I started filling out the final shot as my character, and will be doing a fully cleaned up version for a personal animation project. I didn't manage to get it fully cleaned up for submission time though.
Oh, that's
okay.
totally understandable. No worries at all. It's amazing, isn't it? Like, when you start doing stuff in perspective and you're like, this shit looks cool! I'm excited to hear that you're cleaning up your 3.1 and you're going to be using it for stuff. That's awesome.
Look at how cool that elbow over the, like, the arc over the thing is in the first frame between the first and the third one.
Right?
That ooh-wah.
Ooh-wah!
That ooh-wah.
Martina says, who in here actually spends only 3 hours on the animorning challenge?
I mean, you're right.
Yeah, when you're right, you're right. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, press to play. Yeah, looking cool. Oh! 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 Oh, we get them individually. Yeah! I like that. Definitely looks the fucking coolest in the third one, doesn't it? Doesn't it look awesome? It's so cool. Yeah, everyone's like, yo! Nice job, Fen.
No notes.
What? I have notes. Well, do I actually have notes? I haven't actually.
Animorning is done.
Hold
Thank
on.
you for submitting. Thank you for your time.
Hold your horses, Doig. I might have notes.
That's a compliment.
I might have notes. I might not, but let me at least look. Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. You added a little,
What is it?
Oh, nice.
No.
You added a little step in the second one, I see. I'm looking mainly at the perspective, though. And the perspective is feeling pretty solid. Yeah. And then let me look at the third one. love being able to just place it right along that perspective line. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, like the only feedback I have here is that the first frame here on the second exercise, the 2-point perspective, the second drawing, the weight doesn't really feel like we are... Is this actually the second drawing? It's the first drawing, I'm sorry. The weight doesn't feel like we're convincingly on that leg. It feels equally balanced between the two legs. So this foot slide doesn't feel like it would work. So I just placed the weight more firmly onto this back leg, which would require you to like probably lean the body over a little bit more. Is the only thing. So that slide happens with the weight on this back foot here.
Fen says, I had trouble with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally just like, because you're sliding a foot out, but the weight is remaining in the center the whole time, like the weight's evenly on both legs. And sliding out your leg like that requires you to put your weight on the back leg, so that the weight, the leg that's sliding has no weight on it and can move freely. And I think you've done it on the 3rd-point perspective here. I think there's more of a sense that the weight is on the back foot here. And then you transfer it between them here. I think it's just a 2-point perspective where that doesn't feel convincing. And you don't really do it on the first one, so that works perfectly fine the way it is. And then the only other note that I have on the 3-point perspective is that perhaps the actual perspective of your feet here, it might feel like a little bit like the actual figure is kind of misplaced in the perspective space.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't change at this point because I think it looks fantastic. So I wouldn't want you to change anything. But for the sake of figuring out if we are actually, if I'm just going bonkers or if there's something slightly off about it.
Ooh, Fen says, I feel like after the Spencer workshop, I had a better idea of how to balance the weight.
Yeah.
You also did the workshop.
Yeah, Fen was there.
Good job.
Heck yeah.
Bonus points.
Bonus points.
Yeah.
I wonder. You see, the thing that I'm wondering is, with this perspective, I wonder if the figure should be more like excuse me while I scribble. More like this?
That feels to me like they're just placed closer than they're just kind of moved forward.
It feels to me like Fen's drawing is leaning back too much. Like they'd be skewed in space. Like if they were on a plane, they'd be like this.
Oh, I see.
With the camera pointing down here. If you get my meaning?
I think that, yeah, that might just be the foot placement a little bit.
It might be. It feels like the perspective is lower. The horizon line is lower in the way that Fen's drawn this.
Yeah.
Like maybe like it would actually be more like this kind of thing. See if it feels right or if I'm just bullshitting. I'm kind of speaking from my gut here, so we'll see. But yeah, part of me wonders whether that kind of perspective feels more like what's happening with the character here.
Yeah.
Where we're looking more along it, so them being more vertical up makes sense and less top down.
Mm-hmm.
But they on the perspective we had, it should be slightly more top down and less like we're looking at them side on almost.
Yeah. I would say, in light of that though, that for the movement and for the like posing everything, Fen kind of naturally fell into a good framing and staging for the movement that he wanted and the feel of the motion that he wanted.
Yeah. I think that it works great the way that Fen has it. I just think that since this is a perspective challenge, if there's something that feels off, we should call it out.
Yeah.
In terms of learning what the problem might be. But I wouldn't change anything about Fen's submission here. I think it looks really awesome and it works in its own perspective 100%. I just wonder if the perspective grid it's aligning to feels like it should be less top down than it is. But that's my only hold on, I should not erase that just in case we want to, I don't know, do something with it later. But that's my only note, is I think other than that, like, this feels awesome. It looks so good. Yeah, Fen, of course, no worries. Yeah, the more I look, the more I feel like I see it, that it feels like the horizon should be somewhere over here or something. It feels like. But that might just be me.
No, I feel it too.
But yeah, I think this is gorgeous work, Fen. I'm really excited to see. Oh, I want to take that grid off. There we are. I'm really excited to see when you've cleaned this up, because this looks rad. What do you think you're going to use it for? Like, the way that you have drawn everything in perspective here feels really solid. Great job. Yeah, when you put on a background, 100%. I think when you put on a background, just bring that horizon line down a little bit and you'll be grand.
I wonder what happens if you just tilt the character.
The feet wouldn't line up anymore. If you done did that. You're making a little lore movie and studying the anime pipeline. This is the big animated moment. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, cool.
That's so cool. A lore movie. I'm excited. Well, that's all the submissions.
That's everything.
That's everything.
That's everything.
Thank you guys very much for taking part in today's animorning challenge reviews. So for those who want to take part in the next animorning challenge, what's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be animal motion.
Huh?
You guys want to draw some cute animals?
Animal motion.
Because now's the time. I would like very much for you to do some four-legged locomotion.
Ooh.
With an animal. I don't want animals that move like humans. I want animals that move like animals.
So no anthropomorphic.
No anthropomorphic. Everyone choose a four-legged creature, and we're going to do a movement study. Again, no more than 3 hours on it. You can keep it rough, doesn't need to be cleaned up. But choose a motion that you think is interesting and that you think is challenging.
I've got an idea for the name. Does it need to be a four-legged creature?
Well, yes, I think so.
Okay. Gotta put your quadrupedal to the metal.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, I think if you choose two-legged creatures, there'll be some people who might just auto default to doing the legs like human legs.
Mm.
Yeah, no spiders. We want 4 legs only. Only 4 legs in this party. So choose a motion you find challenging and interesting and make a study of that motion. And off the back of this challenge here, keep perspective in mind when you're doing it. Really check out what perspective the reference material's in. Like, it might even be worth looking at a reference material and drawing over the top of it to figure out what the grid is.
Okay. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. So, like, take your reference footage and draw a perspective grid over it.
Yeah, so you can figure out what the perspective is. I don't want any flat dogs or cats or horses.
We will not review flat dogs, cats, or horses.
We won't.
We won't.
You can put it into your own perspective if you like. If you want to change your perspective from the video, you can, so long as you're still using the reference to check your motion and make sure that you're keeping true to the way the animal moves. So long as that perspective that you put it into isn't flat.
Haunts. No haunces.
You're allowed a haunts.
No. That doesn't move properly.
Good luck finding reference footage of it moving like an actual horse.
Kurzik says, I've been doing that for 3+ weeks. I literally animated a 4-legged walk in perspective yesterday. Well, if you can show it, submit it. Or
are you ready to do something more challenging, Kurzik? You want to do a dog flipping over?
do the one where the dog runs up a tree and flips to the backflip.
Yeah.
Lol, no NDA. Oh, that would have been good to be able to show it as like as a reference.
Yeah.
You do a backflip. All right.
That wasn't a backflip, Doig.
That wasn't a backflip.
That was a front flip.
Hang on.
Almost.
I'll get it. There we go.
Kind of, yeah.
Next challenge.
Nice. It's time to look at how the animals move and do it like they do. So yeah, now we got 15 minutes left in the stream. Do you wanna do some glim? Do you wanna do some glim?
Do I want to do some glim? Do you want to show what you were doing last night?
Sure thing.
Okay.
I have finished colouring this scene. You guys will be happy to know. It's all coloured and shaded now. Doig still has to go in and do his colour pass where he makes it all look extra cool.
Yeah.
And makes the colours the way he wants them. But I got the colours in there so Doig can actually go in and make it the way he wants it.
Yeah, so what were you wanting me to do?
Well, I was wanting you to adjust the colours, export it and comp it, but it feels like I kind of tried to set us up yesterday where I was like, what do we need to do to get this to you? But I was too tired to like follow through. So I did try to get in a place where we could do something this morning.
Oh,
but it kind of feels like there's not really a way for us to do things this morning because I still need to get the file to you.
Yeah.
So.
And I need to get Toon Boom downloaded and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I didn't fall asleep.
You didn't fall asleep.
No.
I fell asleep because I was dying of tired.
Yeah. All right.
So what now?
Well, now, Chief, I guess at some point I'm gonna edit all of what you just said into a video.
But what now in terms of the next 10 minutes?
Oh. Let's just go. I don't know. Just put the thing on.
Put the thing on.
Thing on loop. Why are you menacing me? Ah! No! Ow! Why? No! Why? Why? No!
That's
Ow!
it. Destroy Doig.
No!
That sounds like a good use of the time.
No! 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 Stop it!
Absolute murder. I can't believe Doig is dying live on stream.
Wait, does this work? It doesn't work.
Aw.
That would have been good though.
I would like for you to add a thing where if the mod hits you or is in within a certain range of you, you get punted by the mod.
I was writing that. That's what I was writing last night. But
I would like that.
Couldn't seem to get it to work yet.
Ben says, why am I 2 not available? Where am I 2? I don't know. Did you use it? Do people only get 1?
Yeah, you should only get 1, right?
Oh, you only get 1, Ben. You used it.
Wait, no. I don't think I've limited it yet.
Okay. Then I don't know. I don't know, Ben. Where did your toot go?
If you're looking at the bottom of the list,
Oh my
there you
gosh.
go. It's got less points now.
Ben says found it. No! This is such a relaxing stream to listen to. I guess we might as well raid someone if I've got nothing I can do. Like, I physically can't get this file to Mike, so...
I think this stream's over, dude. I'm just getting beat up and people are farting on me.
Well, thank you guys for joining us for the animorning challenge.
Wait. Onsta wants to link a clip.
Yes, please. Please go ahead.
The greatest storage device.
What could this be? From today, we missed you streaming.
We had a Black History Night. Okay. Please.
Hell yeah.
Please work. Wow, it didn't bibbity bobbity the room. Interesting. Alright, well. Let's see if this works. I did a whole thing. Ben, there's no time for a woke up story. It did it!
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
California.
I was like, is this
culture for 400? You got it. In a black home, it's the only thing you won't find in a container like this. Ansta.
Damn it! There's cookies.
Yes, you will not find any cookies. Yes.
Let's go.
You will not find cookies.
Bro. You will not find cookies in those
I was
goddamn
too
pants.
busy laughing because I'm like, we had them.
Oh my gosh, that's so wholesome. Are you playing Jeopardy?
Are you playing Jeopardy?
It's sewing supplies always, says Onsta. That's just a thing. It's amazing. I don't even recognize that barrel of biscuits.
Look at Todd's.
Oh, you all look so
robot.
good. This must have been on Todd's stream, right? You've got the like game show set up with everyone's little names and stuff.
That's very cool. That's very good.
It's an American staple. Incredible.
Yeah, I got my screen camera. Does this work? Yeah, look, we can look at the screen now.
It looks great, Doig.
I break
It always
some
annoys
stuff.
me that the
I make
corner's
s-
cut off.
What?
It always annoys me that the corner's cut off.
Yeah, I was making it the size of the screen that the screen should be, and then there's a wall in the way, but there won't be.
Oh,
It won't be in the way. It won't be in the way when we have a bigger room.
okay.
So
And we got a woke up story from Ben. Ben says, India woke up. She farted. She got out of bed. She farted. She went over to the kitchen. She farted. She ate breakfast. She farted. She sat down at her desk. She farted. She started to work. She farted. She needed to fart. She farted. Kuma walked in. He farted. Thank you for the story, Ben. Wow, what a beautiful tale.
This stream used to be about making art and animation.
It still is. I just can't get this file to you.
No, I mean, now we have all this silly stuff.
And who put it there, Doig?
Me. I feel like I was coerced, though.
Nobody coerced you.
Yeah, they did.
This is what the inside of your brain looks like.
Mm. No.
Yeah, you know it's true.
No.
You know it's
I
true.
hate it in here.
No, you don't. Stop lying.
It's become funny, Doig. How dare you?
He's crying. You made him cry.
They're crocodile tears.
You're a bear, though.
I'm green, though.
But you're not a lizard.
You ever see a crocodile run? It's scary as all shit, dude.
Yeah, I have. Bears running are pretty scary, too.
Alrighty. So who we rating?
Well, we got Gwillem, we got Pirate Software.
Oh, that's it. That's the two choices.
That's what I can see on my bar. My bar is not our bar, though.
Ow. Gullum out in the lead.
Gwillem be out here running fast like an alligator.
I wonder why Bibbidi Bobbidi doesn't work anymore. Oh, because the client isn't on anymore. I don't tell the room to clear up anymore. I forgot.
I don't tell it what to do. I don't tell it where to go. I don't tell it what I want.
Turned it off.
Turn it up.
Twitter borked again. Twitter's been
Oh,
borking the whole time.
no.
Everything's borked.
I haven't been on Twitter in a long time. I went on yesterday and retweeted a bunch of stuff, and that was it.
I wrote a tweet and I didn't hit send on it.
You did. It was a good tweet, though.
Did you think it was good?
I thought it was good.
Oh, thank you.
Turn it down for what?
I write the best, spiciest, sauciest tweets ever, and then I don't hit send.
Then don't hit send, which is the smartest thing to do.
Yeah.
Because if you did hit send, you would spend the entire day arguing with people.
Yep. I will say though that I uploaded a short yesterday and to YouTube, and
Oh, how many
Shorts
views does it have now?
is like 50. Shorts is broken as all shit,
Doig
dude.
uploaded a short and checked it an hour later, and it was like 4 views, and we were like, yeah.
Now you might be thinking, well, you just have to make better shorts, Doig. But that had that same piece of animation got 3 million views, and then on our
When it
channel,
was uploaded by somebody else. When it was stolen and uploaded by someone.
stolen by someone else, and now we've got 50. Where's the justice?
Whee!
It's nowhere. The world doesn't care.
Yeah, it might blow up later, Doig. Don't worry about it. The important thing is that you put it out there.
It's not gonna blow up though.
It's very funny, though. I think it's very funny.
I hate it.
There's something very funny to me about putting up a short and getting like
You
a view.
tried. You
Yeah.
tried, yeah.
We tried. We did brave our best.
Is there even music playing? I guess there is. Palvo,
Alright.
you got your squeaky hammer. Thank Martina. Basically what happened is Martina sent me a video. Ow. Martina sent me a video that had a clip where you guys beat me up and had dubbed it and put all the sound effects in, and I was like, well, you gotta send me those now, right?
Martina says, I have 0 views on my short. Martina, link your short here. There are 81 people here. Let's get to more views than the Doig Swift short. If everyone clicks on it, then it should get 81 views, right? Link it, Martina. Let's do it.
How dare you?
Thank you. Okay, everyone click on Martina's short. We have to get more views than Doig's. Gotta give it a thumbs up as well. Hell yeah. Gotta subscribe to you. Hell yeah.
India, why would you put me through this pain?
Everybody, let's get Martina's short. Get a ton of views. Come on. Click it. Click it twice. Click it thrice.
What even is it?
It's the animorning challenge. Have you seen this short? It's incredible. Everyone click it. I want to see how many views it has. So you better all be clicking it. I'm checking. 12 likes. Looking good. Keep going, everybody. You have one video on your channel. Well, let's get it up there. Everybody. It's still got 12. I need more. Everybody like this and click on it, please. It's important to me. You're so grumpy, Doig.
I don't like this.
Yeah, 16. Fantastic. Keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. And we'll raid Gwillem. Yay! I think this is like a good intro at marketing when it's not about her own work. It feels weird to be like, yeah, everyone look and click on my video. Click on my video and subscribe to me. Like, I don't like that. I do think it's very funny though, that our video got 4 views. Especially because Doig got so mad about it. I don't really care about the views is a thing, so.
Yeah, but I put in the work to make it into a short. It took me time.
You put in the work, did you, Doig?
I wasn't
Did
gonna
you put in the work?
I wasn't gonna upload it. Shorts were doing terribly, and you're like, put up a short. I'm like, all right, okay.
Well, you already had done it.
Yeah, I'd put it.
You'd already put the work
I'd already
in.
made them.
So I was like, well, you might as well upload them then if you've already done it.
20 likes. Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah, keep going. Keep going. Everyone click on Martina's short, please, and like it.
Stop it. No. Okay,
Hell
do
yeah.
it. It's really funny.
Yeah, Doig, have you yet?
Have I looked at
Click
it?
it, click
Why would
on
I
it.
look at it?
Doig, click on it and like it. Subscribe. Oh my gosh, sweet rat boy. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. We're just about to head off, but before we do, please click on that link and like it. We're trying to get Martina's video to have a bunch of views, so please.
I liked it, but you'd already liked it as us. So.
Okay. Captain Teo says, Inji told you to upload it, so it was basically all her work. Well, I did animate it. I'm the one who made it.
No.
So I feel like I did do the majority of the work. You know, I did storyboard it, rough animate it, clean it up, light it, make the background. But yeah, everyone please click on Martina's video.
Did you design your entry to become a short? Because you had all the framing like vertically like that. That's good. That's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. I've just got to pet the boy. But yeah, let's raid Gwillem.
What's this one, Inka? Oh, it is actually it is actually the one that I put up. Thanks. Oh, you guys are kind. Oh. Did you pet the boy?
Yeah, the boy's been pet and run away.
Do we have to watch? You don't have to watch.
No, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch ours, no. You only have to watch Martina's.
But if you feel like watching it, you know.
You can.
You
We
can.
won't stop you,
We won't
but
stop you.
we will make you watch Martina's.
But you know, if you're feeling like it, and you want to see Donatello go crazy, and you know, help us.
No,
then-
no. We're pushing Martina's short, Doig. Bad bear.
No, it's a race.
Spritz you.
It's a
Bad
race.
bear. No, it's not.
No, it's a race.
No, it's not. We're pushing Martina's short.
Okay.
All right, let's go check out Gwillem's stuff then. We're gonna send you guys over to Gwillem, who's awesome. He has a setup a bit like this.
He's a dragon
man.
Let's sing it. Do it. I like it.
Gwillem!
Yeah. He's a dragon man.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow when we'll be doing something. Probably showing you the Glim shot.
Oh yeah. I'll work on it a bit.
Yeah. So until next time.
May the rest
of your day
be filled
with
adventure.
adventure.
Take care, everyone, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.